Their lips were connecting with each other. They were frozen, were staring at each other. Some seconds later, they came back to their sense. Jungkook hurriedly stood up and said while looking at window, I'm sleepy. Good night. Ran towards sofa. We pretend like he is sleeping, and Mind hurriedly covered her face with do it. Mind, we kissed, blush. Mind, we kissed, blush. With that, they slept. In midnight, they both were sleeping. Then suddenly, wine awake because of thirstiness. She woke up and sat on bed. She was about to drink water. Then she saw Jungkook was struggling to sleep. She can see the uneasiness of his face. She slowly stood up and went towards him. She put her hand on his shoulder and started shaking him. Jungkook, he slowly woke up. What happened? You can come on bed. We will manage. Okay, come. Are you sure? Yeah, come. He slowly stood up and went towards bed and lay down. Mine also lay down, and they both slept. Unknowingly, they both came closer and cuddled. Sun rays fell on them. Mine slowly woke up and then found herself in Jungkook's arm. She was stunned. Then she slowly brushed his hair with her hand. Cute smile. She slowly stood up and went toward washroom. After 30 minutes, Jungkook woke up and he sat on bed, slowly rubbed his eyes. Then he heard the door opening sound. It was Mine who came out from the bathroom. He was staring at her, her wet long hair, her little makeup. Yeah. Are you going somewhere? Wine noticed him and said, turn face. Of course, college. Oh, okay. Do your morning routine and come downstairs. Our parents are waiting for us. Left. Jungkook came downstairs to have breakfast. He sat on table and Wine's mom served him. Jungkook got confused because Wine wasn't there and he said, where is Wine? She left just 5 minutes ago. She isn't like you, always late. At least let him eat peacefully. Mom, only you love me, wipes his fake tear. Ego, my baby, pats his back, rolls eyes. His dad is right. He is now an adult, also married. From next year, he has to join the company to learn things. And being late isn't a good thing. It's a sign of self-destruction. Jungkook, I'm serious. Be mature. Yes, your mom is right, Jungkook. Can we talk about this later? And if you guys are mature, then please let him eat peacefully. He would lose the appetite if you are going to say these things again and again. Jungkook, here eat more. Was about to give him rice. No, I'm full. He stood up and went toward his room. Are you guys happy now? He didn't even eat well. We didn't want this. It's just for his own good. Yes, you're overreacting. Don't forget he's married, your daughter. Do you want that your son in law should be careless and lazy brat who is always late and barely passes a subject, huh? A lazy person can't run a whole company. Right now, he is the son of a billionaire. If he continues to be like this, I'm sure he will turn billion of money into penny. But she is wrong. Her each and every word is correct. I know you care for him. We are not his enemy. Also, they are literally their parents. Parents know more. It is correct time to make him realize, or else it will be too late. Also, from now on, we will not say anything on dining table, so he won't skip meals. He stood up and left. I should also go. Left. My mom's become sad, and then Mrs. John said, I'm really happy that there is no anybody else who loves my son just like me. But we need to be strict also. Today he skipped a meal, but if in future he wants even able to have a single penny deep meal. I guess you're right. Thank God, goodness, you understood. But we need to talk to him, not taunt him, right? You are right. I will tell his dad to talk to him calmly. Time skip. One came back and then her mom came towards her. Finally, you are here. Gives her a beautiful dress. Go and get ready. But where are we going? Confused. Not us, but you and Jungkook. But mom, I won't hear any excuse. Look, I bought a beautiful black shirt for you. Go and wear this. But mom, a date with her. Oh, groans. Smogs. My dear son, don't you dare to put an act in front of me. Also, there is no wine here, so drop your act like you don't love her. What are you saying? Small smile. Jungkook, stop acting like this. Your this act might separate you both. Give a chance to this marriage. He held his hand and said, I know you and your whole happiness is in mine. Now go and change. One must be have come back. She left the room and Jungkook thought, Mom is right. I love her. I should now give a chance to this marriage. But mom, mine, my daughter, stop it. Confused. What? I know you love him. Stop your act. Do you think your mom is blind? Can't even show your love for Jungkook? What are you trying to say, mom? Rolls eyes. Right now, I just want to give my daughter a tight slap on her cheeks. Yeah, talk to her calmly, she said while coming towards them. My mom sat on sofa and said, you make her understand then. I'm tired now. Mind, whatever your mom said is absolutely correct. How much are you both gonna pretend like you guys hate each other? I know in childhood what Jungkook has done was really wrong, but now you guys have grown up. And do you think I don't know anything? How sad you were when you were away from him in childhood? You always ignored him, gave him silence treatment, but in the end, you were punishing yourself. You thought I don't know that you used to cry alone in your room. She looked at her mom with shocked expression. What did you think? I didn't know anything that you used to cry in your room at night. In the end, I am your mom. At least give a chance to this marriage. Okay, mom. Mrs. Jones smiled and said, good, now go and wear this beautiful dress. I chose this for you. No wonder why it's beautiful. She took the dress and left to change. Jungkook impatiently tapping on his foot on the floor. He looked at his wristwatch and said, how much is she gonna take? Then door unlocked, Wine came out and Jungkook looked at her direction and frozen. Ta-da! How am I looking? Whisper. Beautiful, he said while staring at her. What? Confused. We are getting late. Let's go. She nods and they both went to their late date. Wow, this place is so beautiful. Mom's choice is great. Then a waiter approached them. Ma'am, how may I help you? We have a reserved seats here. And what's the name? John Jungkook. Wait a second. Check the tab. Yeah, please come with me. They both followed waitress. This is your seat. Thank you. They both sat on the chair and gave her order. Waitress left. There was awkward silence between them. You are looking beautiful. Mine was turned and then she slowly smiled. Thank you, and you are really looking handsome. Thanks. Jungkook, I want to say something. Say. I want to say that I want to give this marriage a chance. No way. What? I want to say these things to you. It's mine who said first. You are right. I have something for you. He took out something from his pocket. It was ring. That toy flower ring which Ryan gave him back. Shocked. This ring? I kept it safe with me. I thought one day I would again put this ring back to your finger. You never gave me a chance in childhood, but today I will say something to you. Mine. I'm really sorry. I was foolish at that time. I thought those boys will think of me a loser, checkers. But they were right. I'm a loser in everything. I'll lose you and my parents. They also think of me loser. You are wrong. They never thought of you loser. They're just worried about your future because you are a little bit immature, always unserious and careless. But you can solve this thing by becoming a mature. And I'm not saying that forget your inner childness. Sometimes you need to act mature. Now look, exam are in next 2 weeks. Now you have to be mature so you can pass well and can take care of the company. Jungkook smiled and nodded. He put his hand on my hand. I will do it. I promise. From now on, this John Jungkook will try to be responsible. Smile. Good. Then their food came and they both started eating it. Both of the mother were sitting on a couch. They were waiting for their kids. What do you think? Will our plan work? I don't know. Let's wait for them for now. They both were looking at the entrance desperately. Mine and Jungkook came back while holding each other's hand. Their mom noticed and they both smirked. Oh, my, looks like someone is in love. When Mr. John said that, they both came into their sense and leave their hand. Who is in love? Yeah, who is in love? Yeah, Peanut, stop copying me again. Why would I copy a Jungle Book? The mom chuckled and said, I think I was mistaken. Yeah, awkward smile. Mine, we are going back to tomorrow. So today I want to sleep with my daughter. What? He shouted. They all flinched and Jungkook laughed awkwardly. What? Such a good news, laughs. Both of the moms were trying to hold their laugh. Wine, baby, let's go. She holds Wine's hand and they start taking her to her room. And Jungkook was smiling in pain. Time skipped to midnight. Wine couldn't able to sleep. She was still awake. Then she felt the presence of someone in the room. She slowly sat on bed and then she saw Jungkook. Jungkook put his finger on her lips and whispered, "Shh, Mom is sleeping. Come with me," whisper. Mine nods and she carefully stood up and they both went outside. What should we do now? I don't know. I couldn't able to sleep. So I decided to take you with me. But where will we sleep? In our room. Your mom is sleeping there. Let's go downstairs for now. Next morning, Mrs. John came downstairs while yawning. Then she noticed a figure on couch. It was Vine and Jungkook, who were sleeping on couch while hugging each other tightly. She chuckled and slowly everyone started coming downstairs. Vine's mom was shocked. Whoa! Mrs. John puts her hand on her mouth and whispers, "Shut up, witch. Let them sleep. And don't make them embarrassed." Vine's mom nods and they both dad just chuckles. My mom turned around and faced both of the dad and said, "You guys go get ready. We will make breakfast and after that we will leave from there." Correct. We will leave a note here of goodbye. Time skips. Mine woke up slowly and lazily looked at her surroundings. Then she remembered they both slept on couch. She looked at Jungkook and smiled. Then she looked at the wall watch. She just suddenly jumped and shouted, "Oh my god, I'm late. It's 12 p.m." Jungkook grabbed her wrist and made her lay on couch and hugged her and he mumbles, "Today's Sunday, let's sleep." "Oh yeah, but still we're late." "Okay." Maya stood up and Jungkook sat on couch while rubbing his eyes. Then Maya saw something on coffee table. She slowly took the paper and read it. "Sorry baby, we are going without telling you guys. We couldn't wake you up because you guys were sleeping. So we decided to leave quietly. Also, breakfast is ready. And one more thing, we enjoy our morning view. Your sexy, cutie, lovely parents." Mine was in deep shock. She can't believe that they saw them in that position. She slowly turned around and saw Jungkook. He was still sleepy. He looked at Mine and smiled. She slowly took a pillow and gave him a headshot. "It's all because of you. They saw us, Jungle Book." Jungkook just laughed, which made Mine more angry. She was about to again hit him, but he grabbed her wrist. He grabbed her both of the wrists and gave her a peck on her lips, which made her blush. Yeah, how can she again shut up by a peck? He just smiled. "You better give me this on every morning." Mine glared at him, and he just teasingly smiled. "Mr. John, if you again did this, I will sue you." "Mrs. John, I am happy to get sued by you." Mine stood up and said, "Do you want the breakfast or not?" Jungkook gulped and was about to say something, but his stomach made a growl voice which made her chuckle. "Let's go in, it's getting late. Also, from now on, you better study well, or else. As a reward, I'll start giving you a peck on morning. And if you did not, I would sleep in separate room. But mom has locked all the doors. A great invention hammer exists. Devil smirk. Jungkook gulped and Vine said, "You better score good, or else no kisses, no hugs, and I will sleep in a separate room." Okay, good. Now let's do breakfast because at 4 noon Taehyung will join us. Time skips at 2:04 p.m. Bell rings. Vine opened the door and Taehyung came inside. Jungkook was glaring at him because only he knew how much jealous he got from Taehyung. Meanwhile, Taehyung noticed Jungkook's facial expression. He just teasingly smiled at him. "By the way, a chocolate and a rose for a rose," he said while giving to Vine. Vine was about to take it, but Jungkook took it and said, "Yeah, how dare you? She's someone's wife." Vine was looking at chocolate and Jungkook was glaring at Taehyung. She was about to snatch chocolate, but Jungkook raised his hand and said, "You are not eating this, please. This is my favorite." Puppy eyes. Jungkook sighed in frustration, then he slowly gave her. "So, let's study." Yeah, they all sat on the sofa and Vine was sitting between them. I couldn't understand this topic." Taehyung was explaining the topic to Vine and Jungkook. They both were understanding everything well. And Vine and Taehyung noticed Jungkook was being serious. They were impressed because whatever they were explaining, he was understanding everything well. Even he was answering every question well. Vine was happy to see now that he is serious with his life. "Mine, I'm sure one day will become the most successful person in this world." Taehyung looked at Vine and saw her staring at Jungkook and he smiled. This is how days went like. Jungkook started studying harder so that he could score well. Both Wine and Jungkook start becoming closer. Now they can't even live without looking at each other. Wine was really happy to see Jungkook and his parents was also happy. Now finally their child has started doing hard work and left all the laziness. Taehyung is really also really happy because whatever he saw Wine smile, he also smiled. His all happiness is in Wine's happiness. Jungkook came out of the crowd and Wyan was waiting for him. He was lowering his head. Wyan asked, "Tell me the result, Jungkook," she said excitedly. "You came on second place." "Aish, I'm not asking you about me. Tell me about yours." Jungkook didn't say anything, which made Wyan feel uneasiness. "Jungkook, don't make me scared. Tell me." He finally looked at Wyan and Wyan noticed teary eyes. "We will write an application for Reach. I came on fifth place." My eyes widened. She jumped happily and hugged him tightly and started shouting in happiness. "I knew it, that you can do it. I'm proud of you. Congratulations." Smile, he said while coming towards them. And Jungkook also smiled. "Thank you. Also, thanks for helping me in studies." Chuckles, "You're most welcome. What about your result, Taehyung? I came here to see the result." Rolls eyes. "You are at first place as usual." "I knew it." Smile. Chuckle. "Not a big deal." Then someone approached them. "Hey guys." "Oh, Jack, what happened?" Tonight I'm throwing a party at a club because I passed, so I'm inviting all of the batchmates. So you are also invited." Jungkook, "Congratulations, you came on fifth place, bro." Smile. "Thanks, and we will come." "Yeah, thanks for inviting us." "Okay, see you at 8. He went from there. "Finally, now we can enjoy." Jumps happily. So, this shot for Jungkook for coming on fifth place. They all cheered and Jungkook drank the alcohol in one go. Mine watching it while sitting on the corner couch. "Thank you guys. Stop saying thank you again and let's enjoy." "Guys, let's dance." He took his girlfriend's hand and they both went to dancing stage. Jungkook also thought to dance with Wine. He was going towards her, but Taehyung came in between and said, "Would you like to dance with me, beauty?" Winks. Chuckles. "Okay." She stood up and Taehyung gave him a teasing smile. Jungkook was annoyed and still followed them. "Hey, listen." "Yes, ma'am." "Here, take this. Stand beside that guy," pointed at Jungkook. "Stand there till he drinks these shots." She took all the 4 to 5 shots and puts on the tray. "But ma'am." 1 million won. Okay, ma'am, I'll do it." Smart, good. The waiter went towards the Jungkook and stand beside him. The girl who was giving him order was Kia. Nobody could recognize her because she was wearing a mask and glasses. "It's time for revenge, Leva." "Oops, John Hine. I will separate you from Jungkook." "And Jungkook, you also deserve some little revenge." Psychotic smile. She then sat on couch in corner. Mine and Taehyung was doing dance. Jungkook was standing and watching them. Then a waiter stood beside him. He noticed her but shrugged it off. He was getting jealous. Then suddenly someone said, "Play romantic song and let's do a couple dance." That's it, he lost it, and he saw a drink beside him, which was waitress holding. He took all the shots in just 1 second, in some seconds. Then he went towards Wine and Taehyung. "Yeah, she's my wife. So now I will do a couple dance with her. So back off." Taehyung chuckled and raised his both hands in surrender. "Okay, but okay. He then went from there. This both start dancing while looking at each other. "My wife is really pretty." Smile. "Ma'am, your work is done." Smirk. "Good. Here, give Zara a check." Waited both and left from there. "Now it's time for fun." She stood up and went outside. "Sigh, I'm tired now." "Okay, I also have to go washroom. I had so many shots today." Chuckles. "Okay." Jungkook nodded and went towards washroom and Wine sat on couch and Taehyung approached her. "Tired?" "Yes. Here, take this water." Hands her water bottle. "Thanks, I needed this. It's getting late. I think we should leave now." "Yeah, let Jungkook come and then we will leave." "Okay," Taehyung sat beside her and they both started talking about random stuff. Jungkook came out from the washroom. He suddenly felt dizziness. He stumbled and made a vast fall. He was about to fall, but someone came and grabbed him. He looked at that person with dizzy eyes. He looked at that person's clothes, which was similar to Wine's clothes. Wine smiles. "Mine looks like the drugs have done its work." "Yes, now come with me. You are drunk." Jungkook nodded while smiling and followed her. And Kia gave a sign to someone. That person nodded and left. Mine and Taehyung was watching people dance. "When will he come?" Rolls eyes. "Yeah, Hey, look at the screen." They both looked at the direction and watched. There was a live video going on. Wine stood up and watched shockingly. Jungkook, do you love me? Smile. Yes, I love you. Only you. He hugged her and Kia smirked. Jungkook looked at Vine and he noticed how her eyes were teary red and how she was crying. Then suddenly Jungkook kissed Kia. That's it. Vine broke down and started crying badly. That's it. Taehyung couldn't control himself and went from there. Vine was looking at the ground while crying, and then suddenly she hears Taehyung's voice. She instantly raised her head and looked at the video. Cheer on Jungkook, she shouts while coming inside. Jungkook looked at him and said, What are you? Before he could complain, Taehyung punched Jungkook, which made him stumble, and Kia just smirked. Taehyung looked around and saw a jug filled with water. He took it and threw it on Jungkook. How dare you? Taehyung, shut up, you. Yeah, how can you call her a? Wow, you literally have no shame, huh? Such a cheater. How can you cheat on wine with this Kia? Jungkook got confused. He stumbled and slowly rubbed his eyes and saw towards Kia. He got shocked. He couldn't believe himself. All the time, he thought it was wine. He was getting dizzy, and then Taehyung just pushed him and made him fall on the floor and left. Taehyung came back and tried to find wine. Jack, where is wine? She just left from here. Okay, thanks. With that, he ran outside. To be continued.